Okay, I'm about to go on my first ever solo bikepacking trip through farmland and forests, lakes and rivers in Sweden, or as we would call it in Canada, cottage country. And I am so excited to go on this first trip all on my own. Now, after days of packing and preparation, I'm ready to go on my first solo bikepacking adventure. Here we go. Beautiful. I've been riding for a bit, and I was gonna come out here and tell you about how I feel so lucky because rain was in the forecast all day today, and it just so happened that when I arrived in this small village in Sweden, the rain stopped and the sun came out and it's beautiful. And then I turned the corner and looked up and saw the clouds. So you know what? I'll just let them speak for themselves. It was definitely an interesting ride today, and clear that the route I'm following was made by people who are experienced bikepackers who love a challenge. You know what? I thought today was going to be such an easy day. It was just supposed to be a casual, relaxing 15-kilometer ride to the campsite, which I just got to. Pulling in felt like such a relief to get here. But wow, this route that I chose took me on an adventure. And honestly, one of the things I've noticed for me is that I'm just not a fast cyclist. I think I have these expectations because I watch people do these grand adventures where they cycle across a continent or through several countries and expect that I'm going to be able to do the same and then get disappointed by my performance when I can't. Oh, the mosquitoes are coming out already. But yeah, I just, you know what? I think if I don't complete the entire route, I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'd rather be out here taking it slow, fully enjoying myself than trying to hit some number that's just arbitrary and no one really cares about anyways. So I'm glad I'm here. I'm gonna set up my tent before I get eaten alive by these mosquitoes, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. The place I choose to camp ends up being really cozy. A little spot by a pond with the patter of rain on my tent during the night. I'm just packing up camp here, and I took out my battery bank to plug into my phone so I can charge it and navigate for today. And it's dead. Not as in it doesn't have a charge anymore, but it is fully and completely kicked the bucket. So we're gonna need to find somewhere to charge my phone. So that is my next assignment. Luckily, Swedish people are very kind, so let's see if we can find someone to help charge this thing. But first, I fill up my water bottles from a local farm and then head back out on the road. I got my phone charged up, and thankfully I'm still able to follow my route just with the wider map instead of the actual navigate function, but I will take it. Took a quick break, but we're almost here. This is where I wanted to go. The things I do for YouTube. Here we go. Okay. Of course. This looks like it's gonna be my humble abode for the evening. As you can hear, there's a few more people than I prefer. I really enjoy solitude, so I'm not sure that I'm gonna stay here tonight. We'll see. We'll see if it dies down. Maybe I'll find another spot. I don't know yet. I was originally looking for this trip to be a relaxing time in nature where I could completely disconnect, and instead, what I'm really getting is a practical learning experience. I used to bike as my main form of transportation, but that was years ago, and now I'm realizing that I need to train a lot more to reach the level of cycling fitness that I had back then. But I can't know unless I try. And even though this adventure isn't quite turning out the way I expected, I feel like that's just part of what venturing out on your own is all about. I've just got this new sleeping bag from Sea to Summit. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. I'm so excited to sleep in this again tonight. Luxurious. I don't know if he's still here. Oh, there he is. This little chaffinch keeps coming over here and he's so cute. Hold on. So this little chaffinch keeps coming over and it is so precious. I wish I had some nuts or seeds to give him, but I don't. I'm at that age where I love watching birds. So this is perfect because this is something I do at home and now I can do it while I'm out on a bike trip too. Okay, you can come for me in the comments for wearing Crocs, but honestly, I saw this in a hiking video where someone was using Crocs as their river crossing and their camp shoes, and it is a brilliant idea for when I want to put on thick, cozy socks and just be really warm and comfortable. Though I might not get very far on this trip, being able to just set up camp, relax by the fire, and get back to the basics, where my only priorities are cycling, eating, and sleeping basically on repeat, it's exactly what I needed. Good morning. I'm just packing up everything and then getting ready to go on the bike again. But I'm doing what I do every single morning. Well, to be honest, I do it at home. I also do it out here, and that's taking CBD oil, especially out here when I have sore muscles from cycling all day. This helps me so much. Also with unexpected twists and turns because they inevitably happen. So I'm gonna take this and then get on the road again. Okay, so I'm going up these forest trails to get to what is supposed to be a really beautiful lookout. So let's go ride some more single track. And being able to see a valley with height variation in the landscape, especially this close to home, was really nice. All right, I'm looking at my navigation and there are some switchbacks coming up, but the thing is, I can't tell if I'm going up the switchbacks or if I'm going down the switchbacks, so I suppose we'll find out. They are downhill. That's so much fun. The most amazing thing about cycling in Sweden is that there's bike paths everywhere, so you can be in the shade on a hot day. It's just so picturesque. I would love to stay out here for a few more days, but as my phone battery reaches 20%, this is where I'm learning that to be out here and self-sufficient on my bike, I still need technology to be able to navigate, and also for the small but pretty essential things like buying my ticket for the train ride home. But this is all part of the experience, and I know I'm gonna be much more prepared the next time I hit the road.